We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up Doge USD. We are on a 12-month time frame. Price action, last candle to right hand side is a small bullish green candle, side by side with the second last candle. Third last candle spiked down to the high, which looks like it's coming down. Could be stopped at a midpoint of that area to push back up. So as we're walking down the time frame, we're going to see what's going on in that area. We do have price action overall, higher highs. Price action overall, lower lows. Midpoint. Also adding second level highs. And second level lows. So let's take a look at current price. It's sitting at 0.0750. So if price pushes way up, it can tag that resistance line in red at 0.0810 before tagging the next resistance line in yellow at 0.1224. And before tagging that area, it can tag the midpoint at 0.1017. If price action drops down, it can tag that support line in yellow at 0.0355 before tagging the midpoint of 0.0582. So let's stretch this out and see what's going on in the market. So we can see that price action, as I said before, small bullish green candle. Within that second to last candle, we can see price start off with a bullish green candle. It did some type of consolidation before pushing up. So once that market pushed up to that high, the third to last candle, second last candle identified, lost a lot of momentum. It can be a drop, and a drop did happen. The second last candle came back to the midpoint, and not just the midpoint of overall structure. Second last candle also came back to the midpoint of that third to last candle. And we're going to see if that market's going to respect that area to push up. That's why we have price action as a small bullish green candle. It could be pushing up, creating that support to push up and break out of that. But we're going to start seeing if that market is pushing up, we're going to see we want to see price action start working its way up through that second last candle, and definitely price action go through the midpoint line to show that it can create that support of that break and retest. And if so, it'll be identified as that market pushed up in with the huge bullish green candle with the third to last candle. Second last candle will be the retest, and then price work its way up through the resistance line in red. That'll be the second leg, retest, and then push up further and creates that W formation. But anything that we want to see, that market really push up and push out of this overall market, we want to see market breaks out of the midpoint, or into the midpoint, and then break out at the top of that resistance to push that market up further. Anything within this area will be consolidation. If that market drops down, it'll be identified as price action will be the retest, and it'll be coming from the second last candle, third to last candle, which will be identified. The third to last candle will be spike up to the high once. The second last candle will be spike up to the high twice, which creates that double top. And then the price action would be the retest. That market's coming down from a double top and a retest. But so far, we know we're hanging out near that midpoint line, so we are in consolidation. Headed down to the 6-month time frame, price action still same bullish green small candle. Second last candle spike up to the high, so it's retesting the third to last candle. So let's talk about what I see, or what we see. We do see that market is spiking up with the fifth to last candle. So we identify that first, second, third, fourth. So we have a double top with the fourth and a fifth to last candle in the market. Third last candle came back to retest, so that's a double top and a retest, and the market's pushing down to the next level. And the second last candle came back to retest the third to last candle, and then still push down small body and it's side to side with that price action candle. So that market isn't a consolidation, but overall reading, the market spiked up and came back to retest side by side so far. So we're waiting for that breakout of that consolidation area. 3-month time frame, price action bullish green candle. So it's trying to work its way up from the previous size, so you can take it by level, but size take it level by level. You want to see price action break the previous area, so start off breaking that third last candle wick to that top side of that bottom side. So if it breaks through there, we'll start seeing the break and retest, and you can see it will get the break and retest. Why? Because that price action did break that resistance line within right above price, which you would be receiving the break and retest. So it will happen if it does push up further. So we'll be reading as first, second, third, market pushed up, so you see a W in there. But if it declines, that means price is coming from that second and third last candle of the market, which price having a hard time breaking, and it will be identified as the fourth last candle broke into that area. So it will be identified the break, the retest 1, retest 2 with the second last candle and third last candle, and the market drops down. So it will be like a double top and a retest. Working our way to the monthly time frame, price action monthly time frame, same candle, bullish green, very small. We can see the levels that the market is breaking down through. So the market does push down. You can see that market into that consolidation area, which would be right here with the last few candles. The market broke, came back to retest. We're going to see if we're going to get the push down. If not, that market can be respected for that support, which will be identified as the first, second, third, receive the support. That means price action will go through the overall midpoint, which will be that resistance, and we'll see that break retest, and markets coming up from a double bottom and a retest or overall triple bottom. Working our way to the weekly. Price action weekly time frame, bullish green candle, same size candle, same type of candle we've been seeing in the last time frames. Side by side with another similar candle, looks like more like a doji, consolidated within that third and some of that fourth last candle, primarily that third last candle. So we are waiting for that breakout to the top of that third last candle, or that top of that third last candle or bottom of that third last candle to break out that area, and then price will be headed up to that resistance line. And once price gets to that resistance line, the overall midpoint, we'll see what happens in that area. So far, the market identifying a break. It looks like it's coming back to retest. It only made it halfway. So the top of this price action resistance line will be the high. Price action near the mid, and we have a low area here, and we can see that market just broke, came back to that midpoint of that structure. Is it going to push down further or not? Walking down to the daily time frame is reading as a bullish green candle, so still receiving those doji type candles as we walk down the time frame. Let's take a look. We do have price action bullish green candle. If it's respected for that support, it can read in multiple ways. That spike down to low, first, second, third, fourth, retest overall. Double bottom and a retest. Market's trying to break that midpoint of that area, having a hard time. Let's walk down to the 4-hour time frame, add a zone to that area. We can see what's happening. And we can see that price action broke through the midpoint. If it pushes down further, it will be coming from a pattern of that double top. So we have that first, second, third, fourth double top, broke through the zone, came back to retest multiple times. But overall, looking at the area, if it pushes down out that section and break through that support, market's coming from a double top and retest. And if it pushes up, it's coming from a pattern. So far, we are in that consolidation. If that pattern is accepted and pushed through into that zone, we'll see price coming from that first, second, third, and market into the zone with the fourth leg as it just did. So we're looking for the retest to see if it's going to push up further. Very important information. Please review and study Forex pattern cheat sheet, breakout and retest strategy. Click on images. Okay, guys. DOGE USD crypto.